A Waluigi Christmas by yours truly. I was only 14 years old, and it was the day before Christmas. I asked my mother for a Waluigi-themed Christmas party. She tells me that I'm too old for that stuff, so I tell her that she should check herself before she was herself. My mom asks me if I've taken my meds. I tell her yes. I then asked her for a taco-flavored cake. She says no. Then you're a Sakurai bitch! She sends me to my room, and I then began to cry. Crying over the fact that my parents had no respect for my faith in Waluigi. That night, when my parents were sound asleep, I quietly got out of my room to make tacos and a glass of cum for Waluigi, so that he can come and give me some sweet, sweet presents. I went behind the couch and waited for Waluigi to arrive. Before anything else could happen, I smelled the scent of tacos. Just then, I heard a loud crash that came from the chimney, accompanied by a very loud wah! It was him. It was Waluigi. I was so happy. My parents got out of their room and ran towards the commotion. To their horror, they saw the nearly 8-foot-tall Waluigi standing before them. My dad tried to pull out his gun, but Waluigi began a cold sprint towards my parents, spraying out his arms like an airplane. He knocked the wind right out of them. With one hand, he grabbed both of them by their hair, and with the other, he unbuttoned his pants and impaled them with his cock. He fucked all of our corpses until he was finished. He then turned towards me and gave me that look in his eyes. I knew what had to be done. I can't let him down. I stripped myself of my clothing and offered myself to the Purple Lord. His cock made love in my tight, pink butthole. The pain and pleasure pleased us both. He then released an inhuman amount of taco jizz in my ass. I then passed out onto the living room floor. I woke up on the couch and noticed that Waluigi must have licked the cum right off, because the only thing that was left were the two nearly unrecognizable corpses of my parents. I also noticed that Waluigi ate the 2 tacos and drank half the cum that was sitting on the table right by the fireplace. I walked into the kitchen and saw what my lover left me. There was Waluigi-themed decorations all over the room, and in the center of the table was a letter, right beside my morning tacos. After I'm done eating, I took the letter and read it. I was thinking about your party, and I decided that you could have your wonderful party after all. Today is a big day, and it is up to you to decide how you spend it. I will bake you your taco-flavored cake and cookies for everyone else. Even though you have grown up to be a wonderful green thunder, you will always be my special little boy. Love, Mommy. Sakurai? He wrote this? That bitch deserves to die.